deal with airplane peanuts.
From performing magic tricks live on air.
That literally has to be magic that you just did. I watched you pour the water in. The cup never left your left hand.
I don't know what I'm doing.
It has to be magic.
To all of the best holiday-themed moments.
Cheers! Merry Christmas!
We're off to a great start.
The month of December was full of great comedy podcasts with big-time guests. And these are a few of the funniest moments from the final month of 2024. Starting off with Mr. Beast on This Past Weekend with Theo Von.
Hey, dude, we had a dude, he would give you $10 to look at his butt, right?
Wait, what?
You know, when I was younger than I am now, for sure. He was a child. I don't want to say a child, but you just pretend I was a child, right? Because I was. And this guy would give you $10 to look at his butt, right? Not up close, far away. But it was like, so yeah, that guy could have given us a lot more.
Do you need to file a police report?
I have no idea, dude. But I'm just saying, it's like everybody has a game show and you're like, yeah, people, these prizes are cheap, you know? That's what it was kind of what I was getting at. Anyway.
I gave my because my high school is my only alumni. So
Sure.
I gave my high school money, and my name is on the court now.
Yeah.
So,
Are you
came
kidding
back
me?
around.
That's a baller move.
Whoa. So we're in there.
Is it the Nate Bargatze basketball courts?
Yeah.
So over at Bargatze Courts.
Wait, we've had a lot of people come in and do a lot of cool things. That might be the coolest thing I've heard.
I assume it was a pretty nice chunk of change. Did
Yeah,
they redo
yeah.
it?
No, they're redoing. They're building a whole thing. So they're doing a whole big building. It was announced. Like, I'm not trying to act like I'm, anything.
No.
But it's.
awesome.
I mean, I only gave my high school. I don't have, anything else. So.
Didn't go to college.
I went to Volunteer State Community College for about a year. 0 credits, all remedial classes. I got a 17 on my ACT. So
I don't think that's any good.
No, it's pretty low.
I got an 870 on my SAT. So
Oh yeah, I didn't even do that.
I got that 17. I was like, you know what? That's
17.
It for me.
They go. They do. Yeah, they didn't even
That's
bother.
crazy.
They didn't even bother. So I had to take all remedial classes for the first year to get.
So they didn't even count as credits.
No, because I was not even. I didn't have enough to even start. Yeah. So I had to do a full year of that, and then I went to Western Kentucky University for a semester, and then failed bowling. Failed everything.
Bowling?
Yeah, because I didn't.
Tennis ball.
Yeah, and you know what? Not a bad bowler. I bowled 266 too.
Really?
Yeah.
And you fail?
You got to keep score without the computers.
So the math part.
What?
The math part
The
gets
math
dicey.
part.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That 17 comes back into play.
Yeah,
a
that
little
17.
bit.
Yeah, that ain't even gel. Yeah, you go. Yeah, you're just wrecking these kids, and then they're like, "But what's the score?" You
It's
go,
all
"Well,"
up
you
here.
go, "I don't know that," and they go, "Yeah."
So how did
Western Kentucky was all uphill. So our dorm
I
rooms
kept
were at
falling.
Yeah. Well, our
you were
dorm
bowling uphill?
No, yeah, that was.
I wonder why you were
I
losing.
go, I can't get it there. No, the dorm was at the bottom, and then to go to class, you'd have to go straight up a hill, and that was enough to be like.
I'm with you.
I started missing a lot of.
Yeah, I'm with you.
When you got to get up and walk a mile up a hill,
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
you're like, am I going to college?
I would have been done too.
Yeah.
I don't hold that against you.
Yeah.
So technically you shouldn't have graduated high school, or
I barely I think I graduated because my dad. I think I failed a class to not graduate, and then my dad went and like talked to the teacher, and was just kind of like, "Come on."
6 clowns show up.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do what the kid wants?
Yeah,
huh?
move it to a D. Let's just get him out.
Let's get them out.
Okay. Let's
For
get 'em
everybody
What are we
involved,
doing?
let's get them
Yeah.
out.
And how small of a town are we talking? What did you graduate with? How many kids?
So I graduated 56.
What?
And then so very
And
small.
you didn't make the basketball team? Dude, that's great. What? Dude, that's nuts. Half of them are girls.
What? They're more than half statistically.
Yeah, but they were good. They were good. That makes it sound
Make
worse.
good balls.
Sky hooks all day.
I never thought about how bad it was.
Man.
Yeah, that's tough, man. Yeah.
50. I thought you were going to say a couple hundred. 56.
You're in season 2, right?
No.
No?
No. I think they killed me off screen. Yeah, so that's 17 and a half seconds. That's it. That's all you're getting out of me.
Season 1?
Yeah.
You count it?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
But like a chess timer.
Yeah.
Dude.
Well, I had to because my wife was making fun of me for how excited I was. I was like, yeah, well.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I think I'm gay too. I fucking suck.
It's great.
Yeah. I mean, it's 17 and a half more seconds than I've been in either.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
There's a couple black scenes coming up next year.
Okay. I'll put my hat in the ring.
It's just a circle.
It's actually the reboot.
Yeah. Straight to DVD.
It's called rims instead of tires.
I've been looking for the drones. I've been keeping my eyes peeled out here.
Talked to
No
an alien.
drones.
I talked to an alien guy.
How'd it go?
Sick, dude. It was a pure happenstance. I was like, yeah, I'll talk to an alien guy, James Fox. He did like, he was actually a big time alien guy. I didn't know he was like, he did like ton of documentaries. He sold to like different networks. Blew my mind, dude. He was talking about, do you know about Camp Penis in Brazil?
Camp Penis?
It's Camp Penis. It's Camp Penis in Vagine, Brazil.
Camp Penis is in Vagine, Brazil.
It's a Vagine or something like Vagine, Brazil.
Yeah.
And it was, he was talking about the UAPs and he just hit the Camp Penis. And I was like, hold up, bro. What?
It's my Penis.
This like alien craft crashed in Brazil and this guy tried to touch the alien to like bring him down. And 2 people who touched the aliens died, according to James Fox. I went in UAP totally agnostic, and now I totally believe, dude. The truth is definitely out there somewhere.
The truth is out there.
So yeah, the UAPs are having a moment right now. That's what I'm all about. Just people having moments. Lemaire's having a moment right now.
Why? What'd Lemaire do?
He did KT, dude. A guy went on there with just his hair was so fucked up. It was funny. He was doing the straight like grade school comb down, but he was losing it. So it was just like lines that he then took like some sort of marker mascara to like cover this up.
No.
Dude, and he was like, he walked out and people literally laughed. It was a mothership full of people laughed on site. Still had no idea. He's no clue. He's just like, okay, cool. And he starts doing his jokes. And then we just started, we're just like fucking with him. And then Tony convinced him to shave his head. So he actually shaved his head in between the things. And he looked great. He came out. It was like a really nice moment for like, that nice. Like, if you're on that show, it's just dudes, it's just guys getting like just beaten down. Yeah. It kind of wears on you.
That guy got queer-eyed.
Yeah, dude, he got
he fully got queer-eyed on Kill Tony. You'd look so much better like this.
He totally did.
I don't know how many of you have a lack of short-term memory in the room, but earlier here on this show, the unthinkable happened when we were introduced to the worst haircut in Kill Tony history. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here to say hello and give a little acceptance speech with his brand new haircut. How loud can this place get for the long-awaited return of Matt Walker? Holy shit. Dude, this is a grown man in the middle of the audience just yelled, "You're gorgeous." This is
Thank you guys.
a night and day difference.
So good. Thank you. Thank you.
Matt, we all see how you look. I can guarantee you there's not a human in the world that doesn't think you look better now than you did earlier.
I needed it. Thank you, Kill Tony.
How do you feel?
I feel great. I think you should branch out, do little Jenny Jones makeovers.
I love that Jenny Jones is the reference. A 22-year-old reference, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm older than I look, bro.
This is incredible. It went from being, your bad hair went from being your identity, a thing that was stopping people from paying attention to you, taking you seriously, to, I mean, this is what you should have looked like all along. Do you think you're going to go back to the Sharpie marker?
No, I won't, bro. No.
This is incredible. This is incredible.
I appreciate it, bro.
Honestly, I'm kind of pissed because I realized I might be a year away from shaving my head too. It's quite sad. I feel like it's a beautiful head. Matt, what do you think your lady's gonna say?
I think she'll be happy with it.
Yeah.
I think when she sees the episode, she'll be clowning on me too. You know, giving me a hard time. Maybe she's been holding back. You know.
Everybody's been holding back, bro. You walked into a chamber of truth here tonight, and I mean...
I didn't know what everybody was laughing about when I first walked out, bro, I'll be honest. I had no clue.
This is beautiful. Bro, the only hair I have is what you see on my face and my nuts. That's it.
Yeah, my nuts, that's it.
I have no other hair. What is that about?Hy are we like that?
Go with also
you bitches. Yeah, bitches.
Oh, I'm hairy. Oh, I got a lot of hair. My body odor is worse than yours.
Yeah, you stink. Dude.
Yeah, stinky. Yeah. Yeah, stinky.
Yo, calling grown men stinky. Are you more sensitive to being called stinky because you're a dirty, stinky brown person? Because you're a brown person.
You know what's funny? My mom doesn't let anyone hang out in the kitchen when she's making Indian food, just so the smell doesn't get on anyone.
What?
That's
She's
looking out.
Always been like that.
That's looking out.
That's
Yeah.
That's looking out. Like ever since I was a kid, if she was cooking, I'd have to go somewhere else.
That's really. She looked
Yeah.
out for you. She wouldn't get you to get bullied and shit.
Yeah,
That's nice.
and I never got bullied for
My
smell.
mom kept me away from police.
Same thing. Looking out.
Yeah.
Looking out.
Yeah.
Looking out.
But I thought that was pretty forward thinking, because like there would be the kids that would smell like Indian food, and I was not one of them. No.
Wait, would your mom send you to school with packed Indian food?
No.
She looked out.
No. They would send me.
But you went to school with Asian people.
Yeah.
Don't they stink?
Some of them. Like Indian food. So she was very aware of that, and she didn't want that to be me.
You know, there was no black kids in school?
No.
Yo, that was... Ehsan, that was crazy.
No, Cam, I went to a good school.
Wow.
You know, like Lady Gaga came out. I went, and when I felt things were going I left. Listen, Lady Gaga, stop. Everybody loves a train wreck. There ain't one motherfucker that don't love a train wreck. It's our natural impulse. It's natural. We're at a, can you imagine at some party talking to some fucking Gentile? Oh, the State of the Union, the SOP, and all of a sudden some blonde starts fucking and sucking in the corner. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? You're really gonna, it's time to leave. You're gonna watch that blonde suck that pipe and watch all the women go, oh, she's disgusting. No, she ain't. She's doing what you should be doing. Instead of worrying about Oprah and The View and who Joe Rogan should date, that's what you should be doing. That's the problem with America. Nobody's fucking and sucking no more. Like this list is gonna make you money. This list is gonna do something for you. What this list, what do you care? You're never gonna find out. They will kill your mother before that list comes out. They will take your dad and throw him to the alligators before they even think of releasing that list or any of these lists. How much money does Jay-Z have, guys? He's about to give $20 million to Hell's Kitchen. What do you think, he pays an attorney $250 an hour? He's got fucking 20 attorneys at $1 million an hour, and it don't even budge him. Because he'll just, Beyonce, keep singing, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Country, let's go with Chinese now. Let's do something, you know what I'm saying?
You were the one guy seemed like you're not afraid of Diddy. Was it just like I've been through
He's
way
not
worse?
a scary guy. He never was a fucking scary guy.
That's how I feel.
I mean,
that's how I feel about my beefs. Sometimes
look,
guys
I just don't say I'm gonna make sweet love to him.
Because he would have enjoyed it. He would have enjoyed it. Yeah. You can't give him what he wants. That's not a punishment.
These guys, that's what I'm talking about. The comedians, you can't really beat them.
Yeah, you can't.
You guys just gotta join these motherfuckers, man, because it's like
you got it. That's
listen to 50, bro.
You got it. I just said, and also we have connections to the IRS, man, and we have a very powerful system that looks into your taxes to make sure. Yeah. A lot of people write off things for music videos that they really shouldn't write off. You know, and we look into all those things. We have to look at what you do. Comb. We really do.
Yeah, the nightclub money.
I know some people get paid cash. Isn't that crazy?
Unaccounted for.
Unaccounted for cash is really a diabolical venture. Why would you risk your freedom for that?
Wow. I have nothing to do with this shit.
Give it up for Big J Santa Claus!
Oh, ho, 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 ho. It's good to be here, gentlemen. Ho, ho, ho. I'll tell you, Louis, you've been a naughty boy tonight already. There is a young lady stagehand backstage who does not care for you very much. She told me all about it while I was dressed like this. She made some very fascinating points.
why Santa's got talent.
I didn't know we had to write a roast. Oh. 2 days ago, Bobby came to me and he said, would you be my surprise Santa tomorrow, which was yesterday. And then today asked me if I would do it again. I said yes, and he left out any homework I had to do.
Also, Santa Claus doesn't say ho, ho, ho after every line.
Yes, let me listen to a garbage Puerto Rican tell me about Feliz Navidad.
I love how Big J didn't think anything through besides the ho, ho, ho.
I was relying mainly on your intergender anger with the lady backstage. I'm becoming Irish. I can't hold voices for long. I used to have Dan for that, but then everybody on the stage Yankee swapped my shows.
My buddy Zach's got a great joke. I'm going to tell his joke about hell. Have I told you this joke? Oh, I told you in the car in Australia. This guy goes to hell, right? And he gets down there and it's okay. It's not that bad. The devil comes up to him and goes, hey, how you liking it? He's like, it's honestly, it's okay. He goes, all right, right on. He's like, you like pizza? He's like, yeah, I love pizza. He's like, oh, dude, you are going to love Mondays. Mondays, we have a brick oven pizza right back there. We use the flames and we all get pizza. We eat all night and drink beer. It's awesome.
Yeah.
He's like, you like tacos?
Yeah.
He says, yeah, I love tacos. He goes, dude, you're going to love Tuesday. On Tuesday, we all have tacos. We gather around together. We drink beer and eat tacos. It's incredible.
Yeah.
All right. And he says, do you like anal sex with men?
Yeah.
And he goes, no. He goes, you're going to hate Wednesday. Did you guys put up Christmas lights when you were a kid on your house?
Bro, what are you talking about?
I just asked you a legitimate question.
One morning, my dad wakes me up, goes, Merry Christmas. I go, okay. And he gave me $200, right?
That was Christmas?
It gets worse. It was July.
Don't blink, or you'll miss it.
Okay.
No, I brought a modern version of one of the first tricks I used to do.
Oh, shit.
Need my trusty magic wands. Rachel, did you see what happened?
No.
It changed and filled back up. Ta-da!
Whoa. Oh wait, there's another one in there.
I know what you're thinking, Mark. Change it back. Ta-da!
Oh, come on.
There's two bottles in there.
There's two bottles.
This is part of it, guys. Just saying there's two bottles. There's going to be like no bottles in it in a second. He's going to do.
Oh my God, that was crazy.
Can you reverse an abortion?
Whoa! I don't like I'm not drinking this cursed beer.
I know.
Whatever black magic
Thank you.
soiled it with. That was nuts.
That was great.
That's his piss, by the way.
It is.
Imagine we're at a party and the energy's dropped. What would you do to lift the spirit?
Fart in a microphone?
Santa, you forgot to wake me up.
Santa, who is this?
Santa, it's me, your little brother.
I'm legit crying out of terror and fear. I don't know if I'll ever. Oh, God.
What's going on here?
Well, I just had the shit scared out of my dick. But other than that, I guess everything's fine.
This is.
Santa, I was hiding under there just here for you to give me the job for Christmas, and you're not going to give it to me? You're not going to let me be Santa next year?
Well, you've been, I don't want to say naughty, but you haven't been exactly an exemplary...
Little brother?
Yes.
But Santa, I love you.
I love you too.
Why are you so sad to see me?
Well, what's the male equivalent of
Equipment?
what's the sorry with I lose the beard, I lose my hat, I lose my ability to
But
speak.
you brought your wife. Stupid ass.
Where's my wife?
Here.
Oh God!
Your wife's a
I thought
bitch.
someone else was gonna pop out of a fucking pillowcase.
I'm saying your wife's a bitch.
Well, Mrs. Claus has been rather cunty this year, but
No, she's talking about a female dog.
No, I was saying his wife's a bitch.
Mrs. Claus, you'll meet her someday, Richard.
Well, I'm not going to believe you're Jesus if you can't wrestle.
If you're bad at pinball.
If you get pinned really quick in a wrestling match, like, what the dude?
Dude, yeah, he's
If you
got
get
to be good at
submitted,
everything.
somebody rear naked chokes Jesus 30
You're like,
seconds in a
you're
match.
doing it, and you're like, I don't
Can't
know,
believe
he's
I'm
not
choking
tapping
Jesus.
out.
He doesn't know what the to do. He doesn't know shit. He's a white belt. Why is he in this competition? Imagine Jesus goes to the UF Open golf tournament, and everybody's like, Jesus fucking sucks at golf. He can't even fucking hit the ball right. Somebody show him how to hit the ball. He doesn't
Dana
know
White,
anything.
why did you let Jesus compete in the UFC?
Jesus is playing pickleball, just falling down. Not
Dude,
good at pickleball.
I know, and that's-
people would be so disappointed in Jesus.
Everything, the
If
way he walked.
Just bowled a gutter ball every time. You fucking dummy. What are you doing?
Farts in the car. Just that. You gotta be like, dude, roll the window down.
Yeah, everybody smelled back then. I think farts probably like cleared the air a little. Oh, something interesting to smell. Some new thing instead of these shitty asses that I smell everywhere.
I just read that they used to think smelling farts in a jar would cure diseases.
What, it doesn't?
How do you save a
gotta
fart in a jar?
Cancel my subscription.
The episode with Joe Rogan is up right now. And honestly, dude, the Joe Rogan episode, I'm going to be fully 100% honest with you. Me and Giannis bombed. Okay? I mean, we were taking big swigs and we were bombing. It got to the point where we had so many jokes that missed that we were starting to just do it for each other. And every time one of us, like Giannis made a Wegovy joke, Giannis goes, yeah, I think for Christmas this year, I'm going to put Wegovy in my family stockings. And I was like, and Joe was like, why would you do that? And just stared at the both of us, and then I was kicking him under the table. I was like, ah. And then, dude, I had a couple of ones that bombed hard. I did this one where I just started ripping a Korean accent, and it was an awful Korean accent. Giannis was laughing, and Joe was just looking at me smoking a cigar, just watching. I felt like I was doing a Korean accent in front of like my high school principal. I was just absolutely bombing. But at the end, here's the thing. Joe Rogan, it's just great to do because it's like a great muscle to build because you just got to keep doing, jokes and whatever. And sometimes he laughs, sometimes he doesn't because Joe is just Joe, man. That's what I love about Joe is you know what Joe is? Joe is he represents the truth. So that's what I love about Joe Rogan. And that now after the fourth or fifth time doing the show is what he represents is the truth. He's not going to laugh to make you feel better. He's going to laugh because he genuinely thinks it's funny. And if it's not funny, he's not going to laugh. And I appreciate that about Joe. He is just, and he will tell you the truth. Well, all your other, like, he was the only one that told me, hey, you're an idiot for selling your house on Staten Island. So don't let anyone tell you that that was a good decision. But what's beautiful about Joe, when I've gone to, now actually become, friendly with him. And he's told me off air, you have any big decisions in your life, call me. I'll give you my time and I'll give you my advice. And I'm like, that's awesome. I appreciate that at all. I would love to ask you what house I should buy while you're skinning an elk. I would love that.
I want to believe in God, and it's obviously a huge part of the process.
Well, he believes in you.
He
I'll
does
tell you that.
believe in
So?
you.
Does?
Yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah.
know so.
Yeah.
He believes in you.
Yeah. I wanted to believe in it. I knew that's a big part of like converting to Christianity and like establishing
From
myself in
Islam?
the church. Yeah. Yes.
Wow, you made the switch. We're happy to have you because the Crusade's coming and we're going to need your PR platform.
Yeah.
Because we got to take Chrissy's old house in Staten Island
Yeah,
back.
we're taking on my old house.
Because Muzzy's bought it.
Yeah.
What happened to your house?
I sold it because I couldn't walk to a bagel store.
And then the Caliphate bought it.
Yeah, and then some people bought it, and my neighborhood got a little mad at me. But I moved to Queens, but I am trying to move back to Staten Island just because the way the world's going, I'd like to be over a bridge.
Okay.
I'd like for there to be I'm just gonna say it. I'd like to be in a place where nobody's really protesting. Nobody's taking that protest over a
Are
bridge.
there a ton of protests in Manhattan?
New York City.
I mean, yeah, it's a lot. It's a little. I'm done sitting in traffic. I'd like to just go. You know.
He's on the ice right now. He's skating around what he wants to say. He's Scott Hamilton. You're skating what he wants to say.
I'm curious.
Well, I'll answer for him. He wants to be in a Republican neighborhood.
That's what it is. I got to that level where I just said, I got kids, and I don't.
He says I'm 40. I'm white. I deserve it.
Yeah, it's what it is. I respect the level of people. I just don't need my 3-year-old getting the story read to them by transgender.
Not that there's anything wrong with that. Not that there's anything wrong with
I
it.
got a transgender person in my family.
Yeah.
I just don't. We've gotten to the point where I just, having kids, I just like to go back in time a little bit and just kind of keep them in a place where it's like, there's boys and there's girls and there's Jesus. And those are the 3 people you need to know.
One time, I got a rub and tug, and when the masseuse left the room to get a hot towel, I stole the money back that she had stupidly left on the table in front of me.
Stupid.
Lewis.
Talk amongst yourselves.
When we were in Kansas City, Lewis took me to get a foot massage, and he did the same thing.
Whatever level of degradation, he's taking that money back if he can.
I'm just going to vote now so I can go pee. That's Lewis without question.
The word stupidly is making me think it's 6.
That's why I think it's you. That's almost specifically why I think it's you.
Really?
Yeah, this dumb chick stupidly left the money on the table after she whacked me off to stay in this country.
Can you read this in my voice?
One time I got a rub and tug, and when the masseuse left the room to get a hot towel, I stole my money back that she had stupidly left on the table in front of me.
Well,
you're fucked.
When you put it like that.
Fucked. You're fucked, dude. You're fucked, dude. Dude. It's Lewis, the
What
take
about-
back.
But what about
Lewis,
Joe?
The take back Gomez.
The take back.
What about Joe?
Lewis, the take back Gomez, I said. What a loser.
Don't leave me hanging after I'm giving it up.
Nice take back, loser.
Bro,
Knuckle pound him for
pound
everybody,
it
please.
Now. What's your fucking problem, dude? I'm
Knuckle
giving it up.
pound him.
Thank you.
I didn't know that.
Bro.
I'm knee deep in a
Yeah, I was going to say, dude, you are
That's what's
dialed
going
in.
on. I'm in this shit right now, dude.
I can't believe you guys all just gave somebody all these points.
Yeah, ourselves by guessing right. Alex, tell us the obvious.
That was Louis J. Gomez.
Yeah, I didn't even know the story. I just know the man.
I mean, thank you. Thank you. Guys, this was weeks ago.
Oh, man.
So far, we've watched close to half of last month's best podcast moments, but hit subscribe and buckle up because there's plenty more where that came from.
Thank you for letting me shoot the special at the mothership. It was amazing. Thank you for saving it.
Thank you for doing it. Well, let's talk about it. 'Cause
Yeah.
When we got there, it's generally some executive type person decided to put lamps on every table and light the room up. And I got there, I was like, oh no, this is terrible. And there was like a tension in the air that you could feel.
It was the brightest I had ever seen the club.
Yeah, it was weird.
I could see earrings.
Yeah, you could see everything.
So Wednesday, the early show, we're shooting Wednesday, Thursday. The early show Wednesday was tough. It was tough. People were,
it was tense.
They were having fun, but
you
it was,
were doing really well. But your opening acts were struggling because it was a feeling when you got there. When I walked in, I was like, Jesus Christ, this feels like a board meeting.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. It felt like a conference hall. It felt weird.
It was weird.
And everybody seemed like a little off-put by it. Like everyone, the audience was tense.
They were tense.
But as soon as you started fucking around with the audience and going into them, they got loose.
They got loose a little bit. But it's funny. It's like when you shoot a special, you do comedy all the time, and then you go out and you shoot a special, and you go, okay, I've done this a million times. It's gone great, and it'll go great now, and we'll just get it on film. And then you go out, and it's like, and I'm like embarrassed because you're there. And in my head, I'm like, I hope he left.
Well, Shane's just reached the point where, he's so famous that everybody knows who he is.
Yes.
Like, every normie knows who he is. Like, the name recognition is crazy.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Yeah. Like, it's just everybody knows.
It's like regular celebrity tier.
Yes.
Like, I kind of remember Rogan entering that,
I don't think it was that long ago.
Yeah, I mean, he reached another level recently. I don't know. It's hard to say exactly.
He got the boomers during the pandemic.
Yes.
I get
People at
blasted.
home.
Dude, if I go to a wedding, the dads blast me with Rogie questions.
Yeah?
Blast me,
They
dude.
blast you?
He is very popular amongst Buffalo fathers.
Yeah.
Yeah, they love him.
The bros love him.
They love him.
Yeah.
The 50-year-old bros, especially.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I know a woman named Ross.
No way.
Yeah. Patrick Holbert's wife.
Betty?
Betsy.
Betsy, sorry, damn it. Betty Crocker.
Betsy Ross.
Betty,
What'd she do? She just knit the
Ford?
flag? What the is that?
Yeah, that acts like she's a hero. She's a knitter.
She knit the flag. Get
Knitter,
out of here.
please.
Did she do anything else?
I think she blew him.
Is that it? She just...
Well, he got head somewhere else, too.
Did the flag?
Yeah.
Who's he?
Lincoln.
No, that's not Lincoln.
Oh, that's Mary Todd.
Mary Todd is Lincoln's wife.
That's
Betsy
what I'm thinking
Ross
of.
was just sewed up a flag.
Big whoop.
I want to see what Mary Todd wore to Lincoln's funeral. What are you looking up over there? Oh, but what did Betsy Ross do? She made the flag.
She made the flag.
Did she do anything else? Did she fight? Did she?
No. Not a thing. She was a knitter. Right? Knitter.
It's the crows from Dumbo.
Yeah.
The lead crow, voiced by white actor Cliff Edwards, is in an imitation of a Southern African American dialect. Southern African American dialect was named Jim Crow. It's in Dumbo, dude. So crazy that Dumbo's got everything. Fat shaming, orphans. Dumbo has
social icing out.
It's got everything. It's got fat shaming, ear shaming, black crows. Dude, yeah. What's the dark theory of Dumbo? Apparently, Dumbo is a product of biracial parentage, or within this elephantine context, the result of a coupling between an Asian elephant and a male African elephant.
Damn.
Well, like Heinz Ward? Which happened to have much bigger ears. Hence Dumbo's. Dude, I didn't even know Dumbo. I didn't even know that's what that movie was about. About biracial kids? Oh, dude, I thought it was just be nice to fat kids.
Don't mix races or else you'll get big ears.
That's wild.
But I don't think he has.
I said the same thing about Mark Zuckerberg and his whole, like, the fact that he's wearing, like, drop shoulder, like, vintage tees with a every white comedian selling tickets right now should be ashamed and just tuck their chain back in their shirt, because it's humiliating that you share that look with Marky Z.
Right.
He's literally like, no, this is cool. Like, I'm cool now.
Right.
I put product in my curls.
Yeah, he does look like someone who'd be like a guest on the Talk to a podcast or something like that. You know what I mean? He's got like Jake Paul energy now.
Dude, yeah, but he's like Steiny.
Yeah.
Dude, that would be amazing if he goes on Talk to a. I would actually
like,
tune in for that episode.
You'd tune into that episode. You'd tune into that episode.
Nice. Okay, I didn't know what you were doing, but then I got there.
No, I was like, what? And then you go, Tua, and you go, what is he doing?
I knew you were using the title, but I was like, what does this have to do with anything? And then I got Tune.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry. No, it's my bad.
No, it's both our bads.
I had an incestuous scare one time.
What the hell? Go on.
Yeah, I was.
That's what he calls getting molested by his uncle. I had a little bit of a scare one time.
Oh, whoopsie! Yeah, I was dating someone. They went to a family wedding, and they posted online at the like Roberts or I can't remember the last name, but at the whatever wedding. And my mom called me and was like, "Hey, that's great. They're at this wedding. So that's our family as well." And we've been dating for like 4 years. So I just had a full-blown panic attack.
Oh, what was you'd had sex with her?
A bunch of times.
Whoa, what
we
the hell?
We lived together.
Whoa, this is more than a scare, brother. You did something wrong here.
I
This is
know.
illegal.
I was like trapped in like suddenly my life was Game of Thrones. It
Whoa.
was terrifying. And then so I called her and I was like, hey, we might be related. And so thank God she was in her car with her nerd ass brother who had done the family lineage and was like, no, our grandfather's adopted. It's not his actual last name. I was like, oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
this
you don't
is
understand.
tough. That's tough.
It would
But
be
she's-
funny to go to the Sydney Sweeney bottle signing or whatever that was. Bottle signing?
and just stare at
It's
her
a
breasts
water-
and
it's a
go,
water.
computer enhanced. Or just start making camera clicking noises.
Computer. Computer. Just pull you away.
That's called a chili pimp. If you have one hoe, that's a chili pimp.
Chili pimp?
Chili pimp. They're like bottom of the barrel pimps.
Nobody respects a chili pimp. What's top pimp? What do they call? Is there? Do they all have names?
I think you're just a certified player at that point. You're just
It's
cold
a
as hell.
CP, yeah, you're
you're
CP.
a certified player. You got like
Yeah.
7 or 8. You got 7 or 8 bitches. It's like
I would love moving up the ranks of the pimping game. It's like that's like in the comedy game. You're like an open mic. Chili pimp is an open mic.
it's
comic.
kind of like that, dude. Because
Yeah.
then you have the elder pimps that like they'll give you game, but they're always trying to take you out. And pimps love seeing other pimps fall. Dude, it was crazy.
It's just like stand up. It's exactly like stand up.
It is.
The elder pimps are always talking shit about, and they can't believe when a chili pimp is like at their level at some point. You're like, how did that fucking move up?
They hate to see a young pimp rise. Yeah, they'll keep you
100%.
down. They will keep you down. They want you opening for them.
How do you keep it fresh with your guy? How do you guys have a good dynamic?
We're
right?
fresh right now because he's filming, so we've done
That's
only
good.
a couple, so he's gone.
You miss each other.
I miss him so dearly right now.
Yeah.
What I do is I
he
try
still
to
filming right now?
Yeah, they're about I think they should be wrapped up like next week. I think. But what I try to do is I read constantly, and I read subject matter that I know bothers him immensely.
Oh,
and I
yeah.
bring it up, and it's so fun every week to just expose him to like
Things-
esoteric, kind of like weird spiritual
just like
stuff.
fucking-
And he hates it. He has no time for it.
That's great.
So that kind of makes me laugh every time to watch it. And he likes to like dismantle all the ideas. And
Well, I
just
think
fucking
I would
bullshit.
have to take that role because my buddy can't read. So
You know who I think should give Yelp reviews are dogs that have had their chairs squished by rocking chairs. Dogs. Yeah.
What do you mean? Like their dog beds getting squished by rocking chairs?
No, their tails.
Oh, that would suck.
Because then they yelp.
They do. I didn't realize. I think their tail is connected, like literally to their spine.
It is.
Yeah, that's like I always wondered why it hurts so bad. And I was
Oh yeah,
like,
there's vertebrae in the tail.
Yeah.
If you ever find a skeleton of a canine or a cat,
yeah.
most animals, there is a literal vertebrae that runs right to the tip of the tail. It tapers right down. You can almost use the end like a toothpick if you're so inclined.
Yeah, I just figured that out like this year. I was like, oh, that's why.
Yeah.
I saw my kid pull my dog's tail, and I like
Oh,
went to grab my
no.
dog, and I was like, oh god, there's like bones in this part, and I was like,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
probably why it hurts. It's like someone yanking your spinal cord.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. What kind of dog?
I have a Staffordshire Terrier,
Ooh.
and he's a sweet guy, and then I have one.
Where do you
that's-
take him out for a walk on the moors? A Staffordshire Cherokee. What is it?
They're like a pit bull. They look like a pit
Oh, you
Staffordshire.
could have said that,
Well,
but no,
I
it
thought
goes
he
with
was-
the William F. Shakespeare over here. Always got
that's
to
what he
pump
is.
me up with the
He's a
biggies.
Staffy.
A Sheffer fire, Chesterfield fire. Like, fuck, dude.
The other one's like Whip It with Shepherd.
Whip
and-
it real good.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
like a little mini greyhound.
Curiously kill the cat if you go through the phone.
Curly.
It's an Asian accent.
Yeah. What? Curly kill the cat?
Hold on, let me say it again.
Yeah, say it again, please.
Hey, I like to say, if you go through people's phone and you find stuff out,
You changed it.
you're-
Why'd you change that?
I like the context. I like the context.
you know, you went
Give
through
it-
the
give us
phone.
another context.
What?
Yeah.
Of what?
What do you mean?
When you
Th-
go.
that thing kills the cat. What's another context? When,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
kills
To put, yeah. Curiosity kills a cat.
Yeah,
I want to know the
that's-
context.
that's
Of
what
it.
I
I
just
don't know. Just give me another context.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
Of like not going through the phone?
Yeah, give me another thing, not the phone thing. But yeah.
What else can kill the cat?
Yeah.
Can't think of anything right now, sir. What do you think?
That's dude. You're the one that brought it up, dude.
Yeah, because
You're the one that brought it up. What do you mean? Go to our guest and go. What do you think?
What do you think?
No. I'm not. I'm asking. I'm asking for your ability to find it.
Okay.
Yeah, I know Matt can do it.
No, he can.
Sorry, we have to.
It's 'cause
We have to.
I'm new to this. Hold on.
I don't know if he was Haitian. If he was a good Haitian, he would have taken off your head so fast that it would have done that thing where you blink and then your head slides off your neck.
So rewind it to the beginning again. So this is what Nick hears. I say I'm going to hang up. I got to start filming this guy. He's got a weapon.
Yeah, and I'll point out where Lewis's voice goes up.
Good.
You're pulling a weapon on me, right? You pulling a weapon on me? I'm gonna defend myself. You defending yourself? Nobody touched you, bitch. Why you pulling a weapon on me? Why you pulling a weapon on me? Break my neck. Why you pulling a weapon? I'm going to the cops. I'm going to the cops right now, just so you know. I'm going to the cops right now. I said hit me and I'll break your neck. I said hit me and I'll break your neck. Right? Because you're popping shit. What's up? Why you put a what?
Fucking Carlos didn't even have
Right
Lewis.
there.
Oh,
That was it.
Sorry.
Hold on, just
Back
bring
it
that
up.
back. I'm sorry, bring that back a second. And this is, I feel this moment deep in my soul. When he's just talking shit like he's tough, but he's holding a sword.
Yeah.
I'm like, in your mind, as a dude, you're just like, dude, if you're tough, you don't have
Put
a
the sword down,
you
fucking African.
But here's the moment, right? And let's play it. I just because the way
his hands are
Lewis's
prepped.
voice, the
His
way
hands are
Lewis's
prepped to
voice
pull it out and take him
rises
right-
up.
take him right up the face.
He's not
dude.
doing shit anyhow because the sword is not out of fucking.
Well, that's what the
cage.
cops
Can't you-
said, Rich. Pigs.
Oh, no. Wait a second. Well, don't jump ahead, please.
We're not going to jump ahead.
Hold on,
Sorry.
let's get to Lewis's, and even pull it back a few more seconds, just a few more. And I want you to notice just when Lewis's voice goes up, I feel his pain.
What kind of salesman doesn't wear a tie?
He's the owner. He's the owner, right?
He's the owner? By the way, the poor Indian guys are trying to make a sale. Dude, I was going to walk in with cash and just drive this fucking car. That was a whole plan.
Once again,
The
my
whole fucking plan.
Did you sell any cars today, honey? Well, once again, that Haitian lunatic tells everybody they can't buy cars and then pulls the sword out again.
By the
Oh,
way,
no,
this-
the sword again?
This is not the first time.
Toyotathon. It was nuts.
This is not the first time that this guy has pulled the sword. He has a sword in his office for a reason.
Goddamn
They're
right.
shady mother. Good.
I bet if you go tomorrow, it's on his back like Deadpool.
Right now, I said hit me and I'll break your neck. I said hit me and I'll break your neck. Right? Because you're popping shit like you're tough, right? What's up, pussy? Why you pulling a weapon? Who's the tough guy with a fucking weapon, you little bitch? Roll to defend myself, motherfucker. You're a little bitch. That's right, bitch. Don't worry. It's all good. I'm one of the cops right now, motherfucker. Get the fuck out. No, I'm getting out. Don't you worry. Get the fuck out.
Johnny
I'm
Law's
already
on his
getting out,
way.
bitch. Don't worry. I'm going to the cops. You see, pull a weapon on me? You'll see. We'll see about that. We'll see about that. We'll see about that. We'll see about that. Get the fuck out. We'll
Taste
see
your
about
own
that.
medicine, bro.
Fucking bitch.
Oh.
It is.
That's crazy that he called you.
That's not that
Honestly,
crazy.
we should cancel him.
It is crazy. It's still weird. Yeah, it is crazy.
You are, well,
You just don't hear normal people saying anymore. Like, wait, that's my word.
He's Haitian, dude. He can say whatever he wants. He's got a sword.
Hey,
you can't say that at work. Only I can say that at work.
Are you on a podcast right now, sir? How is it possible you're saying?
Where we're gonna have to curb ourselves. The difficulty is, especially after the shows and stuff, and everybody knows you're the comics and stuff, and they're like excited to see you guys.
And you just bombed in front of them
and say hi. No, the shows will be.
You call them all fat and they hated you.
You guys are
losers anyway.
I don't like you. Fat faggots. Maybe some of them will turn on you. But the people watching at the buffet is world class, dude. I mean, when they're going for it, they are going with the things. First of all, having to make room for somebody to come up to get a prime rib on a jazzy cart on a cruise. Like, you're being moved by everything but yourself at that point. The sea is moving you. An electric cart is moving you. The winds. Time. Everything is moving you. And she is just on a fucking cart.
That might be the pinnacle of human achievement.
Yeah. In complete stasis while you are nonstop moving.
Like, if I'm giving a TED Talk, it's like, this is it, man. This is show them this when we get to the new planet.
But there's some shit like I saw the Parthenon in Greece, like that fucking their old like whatever thing, and I was like mid as dude.
Really?
Yeah, look at a picture, dude. It's so boring. You
What
like
the hell?
climb up a hill, and then they're like, "This shit's old," and you're like, "Yeah, I knew that." And then you can leave, dude. It sucks so bad, dude. So boring. Like if you look up like Parthenon shit, there'll be like a drone shot that's beautiful. It's way better to look at it online.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
like,
I can see
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I know people that went to Mount Rushmore and they say the same thing.
Yeah,
They're
they're
it
like-
looks like shit in person. It looks
Ass,
so bad,
dude. It doesn't even.
That's any building.
It doesn't even look like that good anymore. It's like way more run down. They do light it up at night though, so you like see it on the hill.
Oh,
Athens
it's got
is like,
lights in it. Cool.
like, this is our shit, dude. And you're like, yeah, whatever.
What are they doing
bro.
there? Like have meetings and shit?
Nothing. They do nothing in there now. Like it's just sits there. Like it's old as. And they're like, yo, this used to be like a church or some shit. And you're like, whatever. Yeah, whatever, dude. It's like you just go drink espresso in the streets and like fucking eat cheese. That's the best part of Greece, actually.
Their cheese?
Yeah, their cheese goes hard. You fucking
Really?
like seafood. Yeah,
Is
you
it
just
feta?
yeah, you just eat feta and like squid all day, and then you
Whoa.
fucking lay around on the beach.
Oh,
Pretty
hell
good.
yeah.
Yeah,
Feta and squid is what they eat all day?
yeah, dude, they love feta and squid, dude.
Dude, I would always do.
Looking back, I could. This is what's so frustrating.
course.
Now I have some confidence. I'm fun. I could have I just thought nobody wanted to fuck me.
It's
ever.
the classic. That's why everyone's fantasy is like, put me back in my body.
Right.
Like, just beam me into high school me. I'd be the fucking man. But is
Yeah.
that even true? I mean, you probably would like 3 girls and then realize like, oh, I don't know math. I'm stupider now. Like, if I had to do
Right.
high school homework, I would be a much worse student right now.
Oh, 100%.
Like, I would have to fucking like do regimented bullshit. I could never do it.
No, I've tried to do like multiplication recently with the X and the carry and the number, and I was like, I don't know. Or division. Like, I know how to make the thing, but then I'm like, I don't know. It's just crazy.
John's waiting for his chance to audition right
What
now.
do you do? You ask people to do the show? I always thought you just walked up to them.
I've never had a stranger on the show.
I know, but I thought you were the stranger. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm a stranger that's inviting all of my friends to come join me on the show.
And they go on the subway and then they do the
We
thing.
all, it's really fun.
And you don't take the subway. You're just you're just pretending to be a plebeian.
It's a set.
Oh, it's a set.
It's not a real set. It's no. I mean, the subway to me is a set.
Where were you when you realized you could put the microphone on the tiny Metro card?
Standing outside the subway, being like, I gotta figure out how I'm gonna make the show interesting. 1 second before we got on the train, I had a plastic spoon and a straw, and I was like, I could clip the mic to one of these. That's cool, like a spoon mic.
Yeah.
And then in the process of brainstorming, it was clipped to a Metro card.
Very hip.
And also the 100% agree, 100% disagree was unplanned. I just said
What's that?
It's what I say immediately after you say your take.
Oh, okay. I want one. I want to say one.
Okay, so what's your take? What's your take? We'll pretend right now. Hold on, you gotta pretend we're on the subway.
Hey, bitch, give me your money, Miss Lady.
Hey,
Hey, girl, hey.
Hey, would you like to buy some of these chocolates? Hey, would you like to buy some of these chocolates?
Sorry, you have a really small,
$1.
beautiful Mexican baby, but I'm going to say no to your face. Yo
tengo un chocolate,
Mangoes that are hard as rock.
Where's Chris? Next stop is Chris Underground. Says 42nd Street. He shot Santa,
You guys have got to know how it feels to not be able to see anything.
Okay, so we already did. Okay, so
Now we have the ambience of the subway.
Okay, so now everyone knows we're on the subway. So then I go like this. So what's your take?
I think in relationships, there's always one person in and one person who's a little out.
100%
100%
disagree.
Disagree? Oh.
Sorry. I think it takes 2 to tango, buddy.
What do you mean 2?
It takes 2 to tango.
No,
you know the dance, the tango? You can't tango alone.
The States, at least, they start you with the recorder. Did they start you guys up there in Canada with the
We
recorder?
probably had to play that, but I'd probably been playing before that.
Yeah, I'm
but
sure you did, because I feel like that's like second,
I was forced
third
against my
grade.
will before then, but probably 4th grade, the fake recorder, which isn't a real instrument, by the way.
Is that right? What do you mean? It's fake?
Yeah.
It's just some man-made flute with some holes in it or something?
I think how recorders work. I think recorders work
It's
sort of
hurting my
like.
head right now. I played songs on
Well,
that.
I'll tell
mic.
you why this is what I think. So you know how harmonicas are
Yes.
made in like a key,
Mhm.
where a real harmonica you could play the wrong notes, but on the right harmonica you can't play. AI doesn't like
AI
that.
disagrees.
It's a serious instrument of the rich.
AI is mad. It's a serious song.
Comedy podcasting stats from the month of December. Adrian Appalucci once again made the most guest appearances last month, this time going on 11 total podcasts, including Whiskey Ginger, The Honeydew, First Date, Bein Ian with Jordan, In Godfrey We Trust, The Adam Carolla Show, Madhouse with Maddie Smith, What's Up Fools, Broken Sim, Annie Wood, and Citizens Podcast. The top 3 most viewed episodes from the month of December starts off with Timothy Chalamet on This Past Weekend with Theo Von, currently standing at 3.8 million views. Right on their tail in second place is 50 Cent and Flagrant, which at the time of this recording has 3.7 million views. And in third place is Sketch and Dave Lando on Kill Tony with 2.8 million views. The top 3 most viewed episodes of the Joe Rogan Experience during the month of December starts off with Roger Avery and Quentin Tarantino with 3.7 million views. In second place is Mike Rowe at 2.8 million. And the third most watched episode of JRE last month was Ryan Graves, who brought in 2.3 million views. And last but not least, we just uploaded the complete 2024 comedy year in review right here on Joke World that will be on the end screen right after this if you want to take a trip down memory lane. This video goes over each and everything that happened last year in the world of stand-up comedy, and it's a full hour long, which I only mentioned because it took a long time to put together, and unfortunately, YouTube marked it not suitable for advertisers a full day after uploading. So if you want to support an independent comedy news source, check us out on Patreon for only $3 a month. But anyway, aside from the year in review video, we will have plenty of new fresh content coming out this year, so hit subscribe if you haven't already. Because starting this week, voting will now be open for the second annual Joke World Awards, which allows the realist comedy fans to vote on the People's Champ for categories like Comedian of the Year, Podcast of the Year, Podcast Guest of the Year, Special and YouTube Specials of the Year, and Newcomer of the Year. Pay attention to our community tab for more information on this soon and a link on where to vote. In fact, by the time you're watching this video, voting might already be live. So in that case, go vote. Thank you so much for watching this video. Happy New Year, and free stickers as always, link in bio.
At Joke World. That's it, at Joke World.
And the world is WRLD.
That's a great YouTube channel, Joke World. Check it out.